the AC. Hot takes.
Lights, camera, and action is large. Eagles get flattened the door to this debate. Why I hate and get irate. We rate and irritate. Your game is on my plate. The fans anticipate. Of course, we give them great.
Gonna turn up the AC. Got the temperature raising. The latest, hottest takes. No bias for ratings. We coming with straight heat. That's why it's amazing. Go ahead and share the link if you feeling what they think.
Pulling daggers like Katie. Launching missiles like Brady. Hot takes on the daily. Outcome is amazing.
Only kick with the IC. Analytics unlikely. No matter what they speak, hot takes turn to AC. Welcome to another installment of Turn Up the AC Hot Takes with Reason on a solo edition. All social media information will be posted in the description below. We ask that you please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe while you're at it so you can be notified when the latest content is available. Before I go any further, what a game by Kyle Kuzma. He dropped 41, didn't even play the fourth quarter, otherwise he might have went for 50. Absolute incredible game. I love the confidence that he has in himself. I really wish we could take that confidence and put some into Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball, because it don't seem like they got the confidence every single night like Kuzma does. Kuzma can go 4 for 20 and it don't matter. He'll just bounce back and have a big game like he did against Detroit. And he also had a very Kobe-like stat line for all you Laker fans who've been around for a while. 41 points, 2 rebounds, 0 assists. I just wanted to take a second to recognize Kyle Kuzma because that was a huge game he had. Very much needed. Huge win. Back-to-back victories now for the Lakers. And we got Utah Friday night on the road. Going to be another tough game, but if we come out like we did against Detroit, Kuzma, Ingram, and Ball, because they all three of them had a really good games last night. Josh Hart, I love what I'm seeing from him. He's giving us energy, and this Laker team is going to be really good. Like I told everybody in the last video, calm down. We are going to be okay. We don't need to trade anybody. I believe with this team and LeBron coming back, Rondo coming back, we're going to be set. We're going to be really good come playoff time. Because I still see us finishing at the top 3 seed in the West. Once LeBron and Rondo are back, we're going to be fine. Because this stretch right now with LeBron out of the lineup and Rondo out of the lineup, it's only going to help us later on because come playoff time, because it's going to show these young kids that you can do it. You can win ball games without our best players out there. You know what I mean? So I'm very happy with what I'm seeing, honestly. Yeah, we're under 500 since LeBron left, but we're still holding on to the 8th spot in the very tough Western Conference. We got, I think, a 2-game cushion between us and 9th. So we just got to continue playing ball, continue playing well. Speaking of ball, I want to point out a little something for Lonzo. He didn't really shoot the ball great against Detroit. You know, his shot comes and goes. But what I liked from him is when he's running point for the Lakers, we look so different than when Brandon Ingram's running the point. Because when Lonzo gets the ball and he's running the point, he gets it and goes and pushes it. You know, and the assists are not always going to be there because you got to knock down shots to get assists. But he put his players, his teammates, into really good positions with the passes he was making. He had a nice bounce pass to KCP in that second quarter. You know, that's just one of the many passes he makes. He had a nice touchdown pass to Michael Beasley in the fourth quarter. You know, like with Lonzo, we can't expect him to put up 18 points, 20 points a night. Every now and then he can give us 15 to 20. But his career, he's going to average about 10 to 12 points a game. And I'll take that as long as his assists and rebounds are up. Because against Detroit, he had 11 assists and 5 rebounds. 5 rebounds is nothing, you know, to say that's a huge number. But on average, for his career, I believe Lonzo's going to be hovering around 7 rebounds a game for his career. And it should be that, being a 6'6" point guard. And I want to touch a little bit on Brandon Ingram as well. Ingram had a really good game, in my opinion, because he did a little bit of everything. He had 10 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. He filled up the stat sheet, like with Ingram. My only thing with him is when you get the ball and you're in ISO, wherever you are on the court, don't just look to try to get your own bucket. Look to try to get your teammates involved. Look to get your teammates good open shots, especially someone like Kuzma who can get hot. And when he's hot, you got to find him. So that's my only thing with Ingram is find your teammates when you're breaking down the defense. Don't just focus on getting your shot. And work on that mid-range jumper because that's going to be your bread and butter. You can get that shot anytime you want. You don't need to go to the basket every single play because the defense knows that and they're going to collapse and you're going to face a very tough contest at the basket like you've been seeing. For those of us who watch every game, you know what I'm talking about. He's always trying to take it to the basket and he faces tough defense right there and you can't do that. You got to take what the defense gives you. If they're going to back off, you got to hit that mid-range. So that's one thing I want to see Brandon Ingram work on a lot. It's that mid-range game. Everyone who watches the show knows I'm really tough on KCP. But lately he's been playing well. I want to just give a little shout out to KCP. He had 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And it's not so much the stats that he got. He's actually looking different out there on the court. He's looking to take the 3 when it's there, but he's also not forcing it anymore. And that was my biggest thing with KCP, which is why I wanted him out of there because he forced a lot of stuff. One more person I want to point out and give a lot of credit to is Michael Beasley. He had 19 in 19 minutes. He's been dealing with a lot this year. He lost his mom. That's why he wasn't around the team a lot. But he's here now. And if we can get him going, he can be a huge piece for us come playoff time because he's a vet. He knows how to get buckets. That's one thing Michael Beasley can do. He gets buckets. And he looked really good against Detroit. I hope he gets a lot of run tonight against Utah because I like Michael Beasley and I was very happy with that signing when we picked him up. So, Luke Walton, you need to get Beasley out there for about the same amount of minutes tonight. So, he played 19 against Detroit. I want to see him hovering around that minutes, until we get everybody back. Because we got to get him in shape. I read his lips one of the plays, and during the Detroit game, he was talking to somebody on the bench, and he said something about, I got to get in shape. So he's probably saying, leave me in the game, let me run, let me get going so I can, get in game shape. Because there's a difference between coming back from an injury and being in shape and being in game shape. So, that's why I just want to see Michael Beasley continue to get more minutes because he can be a big plus for us going forward. So there you have it. I just wanted to drop my thoughts on how the Lakers looked against Detroit. Very pleased with that game. Very pleased with how they looked in the second half against Dallas. I just want us to continue this good play and continue to get W's. And it's going to continue tonight in Utah. And hopefully we get LeBron back Sunday against Cleveland. So until next time, this has been Reason. Turn up the AC hot takes. And we're out.